Hi, welcome to the ASP.NET Webform and Entity Framework Learning by Example project. Today in this video, I would like to show you how to create a contact us form which allows the user to submit the feedback or the question about your website system to the admin. Okay, so now let's get started. Firstly, we have to create the database for this one because at this time we don't have any table in the SQL server to save the data. So now I will open the SQL server. This one is the VSIDB we are using for this website. And now I go ahead to create a new table and I call it is a contact us form. In this table I will have some column is something like ID, name, email, phone, and the content. Okay, so now let's get started. ID, name, email, phone. Okay. So the ID it should be primary key, and I will make it a primary key here, and the data type should be integer. And I will change it into the auto include and varchar and 15. Contact form. Save it. Okay, cool. Refresh this one. Yeah. So after that, you can see here we have the new table with the name contact us form has been created. Okay, cool. So now I will back to the Visual Studio. I will open this one, and firstly, in order to work with the new table, I have to update the data model for this. I open the model and the size. Double click on this one, opening the file. Okay, so now I will right click on the background here and click on the update model data from database. Select it, next. Select the table you have just added into the database. Finish button. Yes, it is. After it adding successfully into this file here, you can see we have the contact us form displaying here. Save it. After that, you close this diagram. Open solution and click on the right click on this one and build solution. You have to build solution to make the Visual Studio generated a new model for the table. Okay, cool. Done. Okay. So now before we working with another basis here, I have to write the code for the data access layer. I will create a new one and code it contact us form data access layer. Okay, so this using so here, because on the contact us form we have the action is when the user enter the data into that form and they click on the submit button, So we will save the data into the database. And for now, I will create a new method called it either create contact us form. Public. I will have bool value to keep track the status of this submission. Create contact us form, and I have contact us form. Contact form. Return true. Okay. I have var contact list. Should be tb contact us form. Delete. No, sorry. Contact db contact us form dot add. It should be contact form db set string. Cool. So now we have done the method to create new contact us form here. We open the business logic to create a new class. The same thing here. Logic. Okay, so here for this one I will reuse that using data asset layer. Copy the method here. Paste it here. I will have contact us. Okay. I will have a check equal del dot return check. Okay, so when the user submit the data into the server, if we are able to save the submitted data into database, so we will return the value is true. Otherwise, if we have any issue when submit the data, so we will return a false. Okay. Okay, so now we have done the creation for data asset layer and also business layer, and I will create a new class called it is the CAPTCHA response, because on the submit form I will use the CAPTCHA to prevent some spam data. Okay, I will call it CAPTCHA. I will create it in the data asset model. Okay. Oh, here. Okay, here. Class. I will call it CAPTCHA response. Okay. Save it. Public. Using news. We have to add the Newton shop.json. I have to click on the add reference here and click in manage news package. I will have Newton here, this one. newtonshop.json. Install it. Finish it. Okay, close this. And after that, I have to check in the presentation layer here to see the version of the Newtonshop we are using. Oh, this one is older version. Okay, I will have to update it again for this one. Update. Finish. Okay, cool. So now we are using the same version for the presentation layer and also data asset layer here. Okay, cool. Try to build it again to see any issue. Okay, no issue. I have the public bool succeed. This class will be using to handle some the succeed and error message from the Google CAPTCHA. Okay. Public error code. Okay, cool. This one should be the sun property. Yeah, easy. Newton.json. It should be set. This is success. Okay. Error code. Okay. Save it. Okay, so now we start to create a form for the contact us form. I will create a new page. Add new. I call it is a contact us form. Okay, so for this one I will open the product and I will copy the form here. Okay, this one table. Okay. Open the product list. I will copy something here too. Copy the layout. Okay. I will name this page title. It should be the okay, let me think. It should be question to Earth. Okay. This one the name. txt name. Okay. Respond it on email. Phone. and the last one it should be the content. Okay. Submit. Okay. Switch to the design mode, and for the content I will make it either text mode is in multiple line. Okay. Double click on this one to create the event. Okay. Cool. So now I will open the site.master to create the link for this on the navigation. Yeah. Contact form. Okay. Open the browser and try to refresh this one. Yeah, you can see here for now we have a new menu had been added into the navigation. However, you can see here the navigation layout had been broken here because the text is very long. Home. Okay, so I have to update the style sheet for this one a little bit. Container. Okay, I will change it. Mark. Something like this. Okay. Copy this one. And I will use the shortcode page source. Bootstrap here, GS, JavaScript. Yeah, you can see here the order of the bootstrap and the style sheet is not the same thing. The bootstrap is first, and after that it is stylesheet.cs file here, and we are writing the code for the style sheet. So I will override the method into that style sheet file. Okay. Open this one. By default, when loading the style using the CS file here, it will override the class of the first file, and the last file will be override the first file here. Okay. Clear the cake. Oh no. Not work. Right. Let me see. Let me view again. it already here. Okay, important. Okay, so I will keep it like this. Container. Oh, try to remove this one. Okay, let's just keep like this and open the contact form here. It will direct me to the add new form here. Okay, I will remove this one. Cool. So now before we start thing here to write the code, we do some validation for this one. Okay. I will use the validation control support by the .NET here. Require field, require field, require field. Okay. Property. Enter the name. And the phone. Okay. Class it should be arrow. Okay. And control to validate it should be the name. Text name. Okay. Email. Okay, so here we have to create the validation group for this one. I will name it either contact form. So we have to create a validation group here to prevent the this tab into another action on the page. Okay. Cancel button. It should be the cross validation E4. Okay. For here mean when click on the cancel button here, it it didn't call the action to do the validation for the control on this form. It's not the same thing as we did for the submit. Okay, cool. Let's try to build it again. Open web browser, refresh this page. Okay, so now I will try to click on submit button here. Here. So after click on submit button here, it will do the query as validation, and after that it will display the message. We have to enter the data here in order to make the validation message disappear. Okay, cool. When we click on cancel button here, it should be reset the form. Okay, I will create a new reset method here. I will. Okay. Cool. Okay, sorry. We have done the form creation, and now I will write the code for the submit button event here. Okay, open the code here, and thirdly I will try to set the data into database first. I will have string name. It should be name protect chip. Okay, we have form new data model to contact us form. Name equals string name. Okay, we have to create an instance of the contact. Okay. Using business logic, contact form logic is logic. Okay. I will have a check equal logic create contact form and contact earth. Okay. I will have a label here. I will add the label. Okay, so for this one I will make here if check tag equal the query has been submitted. We will just it soon. Thank you. Okay. And after that, call the reset form. Okay, try to build it. Cool. So now open the web browser and try to refresh this one. Okay, submit, enter value, setting, submit. Yeah, the query had been submitted successfully here. Okay, I will open the SQL server to see the data. Open. Yeah. You can see here a new query had been added into this table. Okay. Cool. So I will try one more. Yeah. Okay. Cool. It seems the function is here working fine for now. I should update the label here in the reset form. No. Reset here. Touch Windows empty. Okay, something like this. Okay, so now I will, because here this is on the user form. So for now, when the user come here and try to submit it many times, it is okay. And so to prevent the spam data here, we should add some the feature like Google CAPTCHA. Okay, so now I will show you how to do it. Okay, I will open the Google CAPTCHA. Sorry. Here. Yeah. So at this time I don't have any site registered to use the reCAPTCHA API. Okay, so you have to register a new site here. I will label vs site.local. Okay, yes, copy it here. Okay, I will use the reCAPTCHA version number 2. The domain should be added here. Okay, you can add the multiple domain here. Click on accept the. Okay, so if you add multiple domain here, you should enter it to the new line. Okay, register. So after you do the register, it will automatically create some things for you, like key, generate the side key and the secret key. And the next one, it will show you how to do the integration for the Google CAPTCHA into the shortcode here. The step one, it should be the client-side integration. You paste the script here into the HTML. Okay, I open here contact us form. Actually, we should add the recommendation here. We should add it before closing the header tag. However, here I will add it into the contact us form page. It should be the same. We have nothing issue. Okay, and this one put this snippet at the end of form. Okay. I will create a new one here. Code it validates the validation. Copy this one. Okay. Open the web. This. Okay, cool. And now I will open the backend code for contact us here. Update the code here. Và response. It should be request. Zeek reCAPTCHA response. Okay. Constant. It should be strings secret. It should be here. Okay, so here I will create the. It should be client web client. Okay, system.net. Cool. I will have the download data string. Download string. it should be I don't remember exactly, however I will search it. It should be FTP. Okay, FTPS. reCAPTCHA API site google.com reCAPTCHA API. Okay, here, copy this. Okay, so I have a secret equals 0 and response equal 1. This would be secret response. Okay. This should be string.format. Okay, so JSON convert. Okay, visualize object pattern access layer dot model dot captcha. Okay, reply. So now here we will check error return from Google reCAPTCHA if captcha response does succeed. If not succeed, so we will handle the image. We will handle the error message here. Otherwise, we will do the submit here. Okay, so here for this one, to handle the error message, it should be error equal captcha response error code to lower so with okay. So for the error code here we have something some of the basic message, something like the first one. It should be the K. Okay, but right. Okay, right. Okay, right. Okay, something like this. The first it will be missing input secret. The second thing is invalid input secret. The next it should be missing input response. Invalid input response. Okay, so there are two types of the message, missing and invalid. Okay, cool. So by default to remove some redundant here. Okay. Display the message here. It should be dot text equal. Okay. Okay. So for the missing input secret here, I will have missing secret parameter invalid. The secret is invalid or forward. Okay. Missing response parameter. The address method in response. Okay, cool. So something like this, and I will try to build this solution. Okay, and now refresh this one. Yeah, so after you do the refresh this page, it seems the reCAPTCHA Google here has been displayed on this page. Okay, click on here, enter the value. Now here. Okay, so now I will leave it by default and click on submit button. Yeah, it will display the message is missing response parameter. So you have to click on this one. Okay, so for the first time when you access this one, you have to do the validation. However, it seems here for now because I'm using the same browser here in my Google CAPTCHA, so I now have to do the validation. Click on this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, has been submitted successfully. Open sequence. Okay, cool. And now I will open this one in the anonymous. Yeah, so here the validation with the message with the image had been displayed. Rows. Submit. Successful. Okay. Okay. Cool. Missing parameter. If you left it in no. Try again. If you select the wrong image, so it will display the message. Please try again to select another one. Next. So you have to select the right answer here to prove you are the human, not the robot. In otherwise, if you select the image it is incorrect, so you cannot submit the form. Okay, cannot submit. Submit. Yeah. So if I select the data is correct, I can submit the form now. Cool. Okay, so I think that's all for today. And after you finish this video, you know how to implement the contact us form for the website, which allow the user to submit the query to the admin page. You also know how to implement the Google reCAPTCHA feature to prevent some of the spam data submitted by the anonymous user. Okay, I hope this video will be helpful for you and follow this to apply it into your project. Hope that helped, and feel free to let me know if you see any issue. Bye bye and talk to you later.